Thank you for visiting Chicago Cars Direct. This is a 2008 Mercedes-Benz GL550 4Matic all-wheel drive. It is iridium silver over a black full leather interior, and the original MSRP was $84,740. This is a pretty amazing SUV, and I'm really looking forward to showing it to you. We do these videos for our clients who might not be able to come and see the car in person, so we do a full walk around of the vehicle so you feel comfortable with every panel, and I'm going to show you the exterior and interior and as much as we can. So just going to start by showing you the driver's side, and what I'm going to do is when we get to the quarter panel over here, I'm going to zoom into the front and give you a little better view of the driver's side. So just kneel down a little bit and zoom up to the fender and zoom out. The paint is absolutely gorgeous. We did take a professional paint meter and measure the thickness of the paint, and what you can tell by that is to see if the car has ever been in an accident. The good news is that it hasn't, not only from checking the CarFax and AutoCheck reports, but every panel is factory original. No evidence of any previous paint work or damage or anything like that. So let me show you the rear of the vehicle. I have to get everything in frame. It's a big vehicle, so I have to back up a little bit so I can get everything in there. But just looks gorgeous. It's in excellent condition. It's actually one of the nicest GLs I've seen. Not only because there's no previous accidents or paint work or anything like that, but just the previous owner really took care of it. And it's got some very interesting options on it too, which I'll show you in a second. So here's the passenger side. Again, I'm going to zoom into the fender and zoom out slowly so you can see everything. Again, it's gorgeous on this side as well. And I do want to show you those wheels. Those are 21-inch Mercedes-Benz AMG alloy wheels. Those are about $4,000 wheels, and they're gorgeous on this vehicle. You don't get to see them very often because they're very expensive. They look wonderful with the side steps. So I wish I was taller, but I'll show you the roof so you can see that there's no damage on the roof. Hopefully you can see that. I can't really see up that high. Show you the glass and then the hood. Hopefully you can see. Look how nice this is. There's not even a lot of rock chips. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And obviously you can see the GL550's got a much different front end. It's much more imposing. It's got some chrome bits here and there. Those are BI-XENON headlamps, which are standard. Those are the fog lights. Get underneath there so you can see how nice it is. Even the tires are newer. So we're going to open up the hood so you can see what the engine looks like. The main differentiation between this and a GL450 is the engine. So there you go. This is a 5.5 liter V8. It's a familiar one. Usually it's found in, back in 08, it was found in the $100,000 coupes and convertibles. So this was special for the GL. But it's one of the best engines Mercedes has ever made. It's a 5.5 liter V8, 382 horsepower, 391 pounds-foot of torque at only 2,800 RPM. That is amazing because it's mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission, and it has 4Matic all-wheel drive and the Airmatic air suspension system. You put all that together, it is super smooth and comfortable and fast. It's a great engine for this vehicle. I do want to zoom in to all the bolts so you can see everything is exactly the way it's supposed to be. It's extremely clean. Nothing is out of place. Just gorgeous. Looks great. Show you the driver's side as well. We zoom into these bolts because you can tell if a car's been in a bad accident, usually from those bolts, because if the bolts have been turned, see that? They've been turned and there's little shavings of paint around here. It means these bolts have been turned and they've been off the vehicle. So it's always something to look for. Just in excellent condition. Wow. Okay, so that's the front of the vehicle. And now let me show you the rest. One other thing that's really neat about this is how great the engineering is on the GL550. The gas mileage on the 450, which is a lot less horsepower and a lot less torque, it's the same in the city for the GL550, and it's only 1 mile per gallon less on the highway for the 550, even with all that extra power. That's pretty amazing. That was a neat stat that I found out today doing the research for this. This is the power operating rear hatch. You can see the buttons right here. This is neat too. This is the cargo cover. A lot of times you don't see this in the cars, but this is the cargo cover. The previous owner had 2 sets of mats, the winter mats and the regular mats, and they are incredibly clean. Look at that. Look how clean these mats are. They look brand new. Even the winter mats look new. You can see these. They're not discolored or excellent. I mean, the owner took care of this vehicle so well. What I love about the GL, number one, is the cargo capacity is excellent. It's about 83 cubic feet on the interior, but I'm going to put the seats down. There's these 2 little things for the 3rd row seat. So let me put the, am I doing that right? No, I'm not. Okay. You can put the 3rd row seat down, take out this cargo, and then you can put the 2nd row seats down. The really cool thing about this is that if you power down the 3rd row seats like I just did, there's 43.8 cubic feet. See how much space there is with those down? That's incredible. And then if you fold down the 2nd row of seats, it's 83.3. And there's a bunch of different configurations, and you can create a flat load floor. That's pretty incredible. I'm kind of a geek about that, but it's just that is great great space management. It's like an IKEA in here. Okay. So the 2nd row of seats, I do want to show you again, it is super clean. This is a full leather interior on the GL550s, but the leather is in phenomenal condition. I'm going to show you the bolsters so you can see that. Look at that, it looks great. See the stitching too? It's unique to the 550. And we're going to turn the engine on so you can hear it. There's a sunroof up here, and then there's the rear window back here for a little extra light for the 3rd row. That's your rear air. Now back here, these are your heated rear seats and your 3rd row climate. That is really nice. That is a climate controlled rear air. Neat feature. Look how clean the carpeting is here too. One other thing, I know you probably can't tell, but it smells great back here. There's no smoke smells, no odors, no dog odors. Obviously they didn't have pets, but beautiful interior with the real wood grain. You can also see here, if I zoom in, that is your keyless go. That was a $1,100 option from the factory. That is on this car. So you just keep the key in your pocket and hit start or stop, and it's a lot easier to use. The vehicle also has, excuse me, I know that was annoying. See those? Those are illuminated door sills. Oh, they were illuminated. We've had the door open for a while. I'm going to show you that. So at night, those illuminated door sills look amazing. There you go. Now they're lit up. It's I know it's a small thing, but it really does look special at night, and it's nice walking into the truck and seeing that. The iPOD integration kit is also on this vehicle, and the trailer hitch. It has a wood and leather steering wheel. And a lot of the options that are optional on the GL450 are standard on the 550, like the navigation system, which is a terrific system, the command system. which is very easy to use. Probably can't acquire a signal because all of our vehicles are in this big indoor warehouse, so but it does have also the rear view camera, the premium audio system, which is Harman Kardon premium sound system, which is an excellent sound system right there with surround sound, and a whole bunch of other things. This is a heated steering wheel as well. Now I'm going to put the car in park so I can show you the rest of this. It's got an adjustable suspension with sport and comfort settings. But just, I do want you to see how clean everything is in here. This is the passenger seat. I'm going to zoom into the bolster. Look how nice that is. Doesn't look like people really sat in the passenger seat too much. And here's the driver's seat, which looks great. There's always a little bit of wear right here on the bolster. It's impossible to get away from that unless somebody just didn't drive it and just kept it in a garage, but that doesn't happen, especially with your utility vehicle. And look how nice the carpeting is. Just absolutely gorgeous. This vehicle was taken care of so well. I always appreciate that. It belonged to one previous owner, that always helps. I'll show you the VIN again. There you go. Now this is another nice thing about this vehicle. These are the 21-inch chrome alloys as I was speaking of before, but these tires are 21-inch Pirelli tires, and they measure 10/32, so they're almost new. I mean, 10/32 is probably conservatively 80 to 90% of the tread left. And I do want to show you all of these because they're in excellent condition. Usually with chrome wheels, there is a danger of them getting pitted or rashed, but those are, wow. They must have parked away from everybody else in the parking lot because these are in excellent condition. I'm having trouble finding any imperfections on them. That's why I'm zooming in. Maybe you can see something that I can't, but I can't really see much in the way of imperfections. This is the passenger front wheel. One of the nice things about this vehicle too, as I was saying, it is a one-owner vehicle, but the CarFax and the AutoCheck report both show it is a one-owner vehicle. It's been fully serviced. No accidents or damage or issues. CarFax. It is a very, very clean vehicle with no problems in the history. So that's CarFax. But you can also see, we also have the AutoCheck report on our website as well. The AutoCheck reports also show no accidents or problems or no issues whatsoever. They also give it, most of these vehicles score between a 78 and an 85. Our vehicle scores an 86. So we're above even the other ones. So both of these reports are on our website. You're more than welcome to go and print them off for yourself, free of charge. But if you have any other questions that we didn't answer for you about this vehicle, please feel free to give us a call, 630-889-0911, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.